What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Holguin. Today we're doing an honest trailers reaction for James Wan's Aquaman, a movie that I absolutely freaking love. In my opinion, it's the funnest DCEU movie, and it was just absolutely spectacular. Let's just jump right into this reaction. Honest trailers, Aquaman. 3, 2, 1, let's freaking go.
Depressed you, they've inspired you, and they've lettoed you. Now, Warner Brothers and DC are back to just completely overwhelm you. What is happening?
Everything.
Aquaman. Remember Aquaman? The nerd that talks to fish?
My ability to talk with fish is of no help, Wonder Woman.
Well, he's gone from zero to hunky hero. Watch as the pure charisma of Jason Momoa supercharges the character, transforming him into a sexy undersea Superman who's super fast, super strong, a lot of the time, and mostly invulnerable. Okay, so his powers are kind of inconsistent, but so what? Everyone knows that this Aquaman's real power is the smoker.
We gotta remember, those weapons Black Manta had were from Atlantis. That's why they were able to jack them up.
Permission to come aboard.
Permission granted, sailor. I mean, sit out here. Whew. Strap in as Arthur Curry embarks on a reluctant quest to become King Arthur. But you know, like the cool version.
I give you King Arthur.
And he's not alone. Here to help are Princess Mira and his mother, Queen Atlanta. Two powerful women struggling to overcome terrible wigs. Together, they'll hunt for a mythical trident that will mark him as the one true king by giving him his comic book accurate costume. Holy crap, he actually makes that dumb orange and green suit look cool.
He really did.
King, baby.
Woo.
Did you think there was a lot going on in Avengers Infinity War? We'll hold this man's beer, because Thanos may have brought you chaos in the cosmos, but Aquaman is a whirlwind of so many locations. The movie added titles to keep track, from Amnesty Bay to the Boston Aquarium, over the Sahara en route to Italy, to somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean, to somewhere in the Indian Ocean, from Atlantis to the Hidden Sea, whatever the Kingdom of the Brine is, and a bunch of other underwater places, all while living through massive undersea battles featuring knights on seahorses fighting mermaids and crabmen.
Damn right.
Of overly complicated Game of Thrones politics.
We honor you, King Darius, by inviting Zebul to be the first kingdom to join King Orm's alliance.
As if you had a choice, Volko. By law, you need 4 of the 7 kingdoms to send an attack. Once you've obtained the pledge of the...
While still making time for Indiana Jones Adventures, a Little Mermaid love story, a blood feud with high-tech pirates, and that's before taking a quick lap in the dinosaur-filled core of the earth, summoning a kaiju and bringing peace to the world. Wait, what happened? I think I blacked out. So get ready to jump the shark. All of the sharks, and then shoot at those sharks with water-powered plasma cannons. In a movie so packed to the gills, it couldn't just tell one Aquaman story. It had to tell all of them at once, forcing director James Wan to start pumping out Aqua-adjacent spin-offs.
I'm excited for that.
Some time to figure out how in the heck he's going to top this bonkers thing. And if I might make a suggestion, maybe a prequel about how this octopus learned to play the drums.
Not quite my tempo. Downbeat on 18. You're rushing. Here we go.
Starring Jacques Cousteau, Merlady, Marine Goblin, Eric Fishmonger, Atlanta, Django Wet, he drowns, War Machine, Crab People, Seaman. Come on, we had to. Julie Andrews, Patrick Wilson yelling.
Patrick Wilson's a goat, though, man.
And explosive interruption.
Legend has it that one day a new king will come.
His loyalty is to the sun. The clue to Atlan's final resting place.
Oh, come on. How often do explosions really The Water Boy.
The Water Boy. Man, that's just James Wan trying to get some jump
Okay,
scares.
look, I know people think this is similar to another comic book movie where two ideologically opposed family members clash over the kingship of a hidden high-tech civilization. But hear me out. This one is underwater. I'm not a scroll.
We don't really
Honestly,
compare those two movies, but...
I'm going to
And
bed
don't
before
disrespect
you
Black
go to
Manta like
bed.
that, man. Come on, Black Manta's the GOAT. Got his ass kicked, but... Pretty sure he's going to be the villain in the next one.
My name is Peter
Oh,
Porter,
man.
and for 22 years, I've been the Incredible Spider-Ham. Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Honestly, I don't know if this is going to trigger some people, but just in my opinion, I thought Aquaman was better than Black Panther. That's just my opinion. Black Panther's an Oscar-nominated movie, so obviously their accolades speak for themselves. But in my opinion, I thought Aquaman was the better, funner movie than Black Panther. That's just my opinion. I'm just going to throw that out there into the universe. Look, I loved Aquaman. Aquaman was the definition of rock and roll, man. It just had so much freaking going on and so many epic scenes. You had sharks, you had mermaids, you had freaking seahorses, dolphins. You had it all. And the way that James Wan was able to pull it off, whew, man, James Wan, one of the greatest directors of all time, one of the greatest horror directors of all time. So I completely understand why he would want to do a Trent spin-off movie. It just makes complete sense to do a horror DCEU movie. It just, why not? Why not? Honestly, I don't think they did enough. I think they could do more. This movie had a lot going on. But the pace was good. It was just so crazy. The movie just kept going. It was like an adrenaline rush the entire time. There wasn't a moment that felt like a drag, which was some problems like with Suicide Squad and Justice League. A lot of those movies, they dragged, my boy. They just dragged a lot. But this movie, man, they made it look so good. I'm surprised they didn't bring up the CGI because the way they pulled this movie off, man, effects-wise, holy cow. This movie was fantastic. Everybody acted their asses off. Jason Momoa is the definition of Aquaman. This dude just portrayed this character in such an epic freaking way that it was just absolutely awesome. Sure, there's some nitpicky things, but that's honest trailers being honest trailers. They're going to go for the nitpickiest stuff. Obviously, like the Black Manta with the sword stuff. You like I said during the trailer, he was given that stuff by Atlantis, so that's why it made kind of sense. You didn't need an explanation. It was kind of just common sense to know, like, okay, well, he like his regular swords were going to work, so he needed the weapons from Atlantis to actually kick his ass. At least that's how I portrayed it during the movie, unless I'm wrong. But like, I liked it, man. I liked it. I loved this Aquaman. Aquaman was fantastic. It was fun. It was entertaining. Look, the script, maybe you could get some nitpicky stuff here and there, but it was awesome, man. The pace was just insane. Like, this movie was definitely hard to keep up with. Like, if you were trying to catch your breath at any point in this movie, it was very difficult because this movie just kept going and going and going and going. But I dig it. And I think that's what DCEU needs to be like. It just needs to be one big giant adrenaline rush. And that's what mostly a lot of people like. They don't want a lot of big storytelling going on. They just want a gigantic adrenaline rush. And I think Aquaman is perfectly that. I don't really like that we have to wait almost 3 to 4 years for the second Aquaman movie. But I get it. I'm pretty sure one has to like take his time and really flesh this story out and get a correct storyline going on. I mean, it took him a while just to get this one off the ground. Remember, years ago, there was rumors that he was even dropping out of the movie, and he even posted that picture on Twitter of him standing with Aquaman behind him to confirm that he wasn't dropping out. A lot of us, for a moment there, especially after Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad, we didn't think we were going to get Aquaman, man. We didn't even know we were getting Shazam. Like, we thought the DCEU was over. Thank God Wonder Woman was a gigantic success, and then Justice League came out, and well, even though I have the pillow, you weren't that good. And there was another little moment where we're like, God damn, is DCEU in trouble? Are they going to reboot this whole thing? But thankfully, they didn't. And now here we are with an amazing Aquaman movie. I'm hearing amazing things for Shazam. We're going to get the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, which I think that trailer is dropping. It's not connected to DCEU, but it's still DC. Then we get Wonder Woman 84 next year. They're working on The Flash, even though I have a feeling they will recast Ezra Miller as the character. We're getting the Matt Reeves Batman movie, even though I'm still butthurt over that, and I'm really upset that Ben Affleck is no longer Batman. By the way, have you guys seen the new Batman logo? I don't know, my boys. I'm kind of not all in on that new Batman logo. It looks very Batman from the Telltale series, but I'm gonna miss Batfleck. I'm gonna just miss it. It's not gonna be the same. I'm not all in for a younger Batman, but I think DCEU is in the correct path right now. I think they're focusing more on these solo films than trying to force them all together and make this gigantic universe. I think they're just focusing on that. I expect Aquaman to have a trilogy at some point. This movie made over $1 billion. It's the most well received and made the most money out of any of the DCEU movies. So I think we'll see a trilogy from James Wan's Aquaman. I'm excited for it. In my opinion, let Wan control the whole entire DCEU, just like he controlled The Conjuring. He has made you billions of dollars, and my dude deserves to just flesh this story out as long as he wants to. Anyway, if you like this video, slap that thumb, subscribe, and join the Hollywood Click for daily uploads Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. Links are all down below in the description. And let me know down below in the description what is your all-time favorite DCEU movie. I will see you guys later on. You guys enjoy the rest of your day too. So, eat.